aka Anloam, and welcome to my studio. Today I was going to show you how I was going to do another pour. However, when I pulled out my canvas, I noticed that there was a hole in my canvas. Something got leaned up against it and it got torn. And so I decided I would show you how to fix it. I thought, I have to fix it anyways, I might as well videotape me fixing it and show you how to do it. So, first caveat, this repair, so it's right here, so something got leaned against here and the corner went through. That's pretty much what happened. This is, this repair, I would never do this on a really expensive commission. Like, no way. However, for, cheaper pieces that I'm going to do or things that I'm going to just hang in my gallery that are going to go for like $25 or something like that, this would be perfect. And because this one is repaired, when I do it, I will probably sell it cheaper. They won't be able to tell the repair unless they turn it over because they're going to be able to see the repair on the back. But, for $25 for a piece, this is perfectly acceptable. But yeah, I would never do this on a large commission piece or a fine art piece. Basically, the only thing you can do with that is you can do a couple of things. You can do the repair, but then you would have to tell the client, like, this has been repaired. And I would prefer not to do that because I want it to be a lifetime piece of art. The other thing you can do is if it's here, like around the edge, and that's usually where it happens, right? Because things get pushed on the canvas here and it gets torn near the edge where the stretchers are. You can, especially if it's a large canvas or an expensive canvas, you can take it off the stretchers and re-stretch it onto smaller stretchers and save the middle. Those are your options. I wouldn't recommend anything else other than that. This was a $2 canvas. I think I got it in a package. I'm going to repair it. I will do a pour on top of it, and normally I would sell this for $50, and I'll probably end up selling it for $25 instead. But I just wanted you to know that you can fix these things. So the first thing you want to do is turn it over. This is white duct tape, obviously. So what I'm going to do is cut a small piece up, and I am going to, so you can see where that tear is right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide the duct tape underneath the stretcher. And really, really apply some pressure there. And then I'm going to take, this is just a letter opener, but it has a metal edge, and I'm just going to push it underneath the stretcher there so it sticks all the way down. And then on the front, there you are. Can you see right there? You can still see it a little bit. Now what I want to do is I want to protect it from anything going inside and pushing the tape off from the inside. Because if you put wet paint down in there, it would go through where the tear is, and then the water would get onto the tape, and that would be horrible and awful. So what I'll do is, this is just gesso. I have it in this big huge container, so I just put it into used Liquitex containers so that I'm not having to drag out my big gallon thing every time I want some gesso. Just put some gesso out, have my handy dandy brush, and I'm going to put a nice thick coat of gesso on this whole canvas. but I'm going to especially make sure that it's covering that tear. And prevent any of my liquidy paints from getting underneath and peeling that tape off. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I will let this dry, and then what I will do is once this is dry, I will flip it over, and where that tape is, I will take some gloss medium or some matte medium, one or the other, and I will paint a layer in both directions over it and seal it to the canvas. And then there you go. That's your repair. I hope this is really helpful to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe right here so you can follow me on my artful journey. I do tutorials, I do fast forward pours, I always have really good tips and tricks, and I also have a fluid acrylic pouring community Facebook page if you're interested in joining. There's information down in the doobly-doo, and down there is also all my links to social media. And it's always better when you're here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.